The sure hands. It's Hernandez. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. It's a toss to the left side. Breaks free. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Broncos, to put them on top now.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Hernandez. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
2nd down after the incompletion. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. The short completion of the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Demon Deacons will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Try to convert with a sneak. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
I mean, that's as safe a call as you can make, right? Just have that quarterback get behind that big offensive line and push, but he wasn't able to get past the line that they needed for the 1st down.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. They're going to run it here. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Gaines. He's brought down out at the 46. So, Kirk, Boise State is in front. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
You know, this back has taken advantage of his opportunities tonight in his football game. And here's another example on 3rd down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the 1st down. And he's able to do that here in the 4th quarter.
Grinding away on the ground. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Broncos pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. The back's got it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle, trust that offensive line and this running back, and just keep working that clock.
Looking for some space. It's Gaines. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
That's another good run for him, but what else is new? That ought to put him right at 150 yards for the game. He has really made his presence felt today.
First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. Ball handed off. Touchdown, Boise State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Back to throw. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this pass is caught.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Breaks an open space. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Forced down, right back to the running game. Quick juke to get free. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, Cook, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. folks, to Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Looking to pass, it's Sorsby. Grab down the middle, it's Royer. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught, second down now. They'll run it here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Royer. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Grab down the middle. It's Royer. They pick up the first down. Tackle at the 25. The Bearcats come to the line to set our first set of downs. Back to pass. It's Sorsby. Caught over the middle. It's Royer.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Touchdown, Bearcats! They draw first blood in this national title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And he makes the grab. They convert the two-point try and now lead by 8. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Throw in the first play of this championship game. With the catch, it's Sherrod. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Broncos hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. To throw, it's Madsen. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep shot caught down inside the 20.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Grab behind the line. It's Wagner. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The offense going with the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Receiver in motion now. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Catch made on the right side. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Kirk, Cincinnati has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal. To throw, it's Madsen. He escapes the pocket. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
They break the huddle for 3rd and goal. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Broncos. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or the defense, a deep shot to the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism.
The ball is picked off. He went out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? On the toss play, runner moving left. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. He'll hand it off. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. To the air, it's Sorsby. And he's hit just before the throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
It is 1st and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Takes the handoff. It's Riley. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Boise State. We had a short video of the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Looks like the Bearcats looking to run some tempo here. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
A screen to the wide receiver. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Bearcats in the 1st and 10 here. Quick completion to the tight end. Bursts into space. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Snags a quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Well, that's how you close a half off as an offense. Leaning on the run game. Get into the end zone, and now you've got a chance to take the lead before the half. You talk about potentially ending this half on a...
And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they start the drive. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. It's a toss play to the right.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Toss play to the outside. Breaks free. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first at the half.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Madsen. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Sherrod. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. Still a tie ball game here in the third quarter. The Bearcats will kick this away to begin the second half. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Solid run. They'll bring it back to the 28-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It's a third and manageable here. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the mark. And the Broncos offense is on the move now. Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They'll try the left side with the toss. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
First 3 quarters as we check out some of the stats here. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Continues. The offense just grinding away here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Marshall. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
This championship game drive going on the 11th play. They've got 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Scanning the field. It's Madsen. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. The Broncos will have 1st and 10 here. Trying the run, it's Sherrod. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was a an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the fourth quarter. Defense has been out there forever. Play number 14 in the drive coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. And the Broncos will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power into the touchdown. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. And the offense win it right here. Are we going to overtime? Third and goal, will try to run it in. He's swarmed by the defense. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Now, Boise State.
No field goal try here. They're going to try to break the tie with a touchdown in the final quarter. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos! They have taken the lead with time running down.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Picks into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's second down now.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Well, that combination of size and speed gets him into the end zone to tie this game up, Chris. Here we are in the national championship, and these guys are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Looking to scramble. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. Turn starts inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Out there to start a new drive from the 21. Takes the toss and heads left. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Looking to throw. It's Madsen. Moves out of the pocket. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. They fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.